Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Bowden Francis.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs, see you later. Definitely built your confidence out on the mound.
And next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Look out!
Boom,
and it hit him.
Take your base.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 2 for 6 so far in the series. That misses, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner. Keith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho makes the catch. And that is that. 1. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're dialed into the show.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Dalton Varsho.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Barger launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering way upstairs. This one in the air. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce.
Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him. That is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Fouled off left side. Francis goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next offering down in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
On the ground. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. Fly ball down the line. Springer sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Olsen back to work. There's a strike. 95 of that one. That one out to right. Carpenter. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
No score here in the second.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Good job to fight that one off. That one in the dirt, and the count is filled up. Caught him looking for the K.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's George Springer. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the... Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, and it gets by. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The pitch. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. Young leads off second with nobody out. Got him swinging.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner at second here. 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here.
Oh, that plunked him.
Got him right there.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Now a lot of screaming from inside the dugout. Here comes the umpire, and he's warning both benches.
You know, that right there, Boog, woke up the entire team, and not sure you want to do that. These players didn't like what they saw, and they made sure to let everybody know about it, and I don't blame them.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And ball 1.
Ball 1.
And now he looks it back to second. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball popped up. Torkelson settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, Boog, you have to be able to trust your coaches in this spot. That's what baseball is all about. You're relying on the people around you to set you up for success. Players need to rely on their coaches the same way they rely on their teammates.
And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. Sweeney. That's the third out. Inning over. Blue Jays held in check, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Here's Riley Green. Fastball is outside.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's two gone.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Man at second. Foul ball there. That one outside. 2-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner at second, nobody out. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Bichette at the plate now, and that's inside. Guerrero, the lead runner, out at second. Santander at first with no outs. Runners on the move. Ball misses. And the throw, he's out at third.
Hey.
Line drive. It drops in. Gets away a little bit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. 2 on, 1 out. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bichette goes. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
On the first. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Springer stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one. And a count 2-1.
No, inside.
Lifted in the air, right field. It's going to fall for a hit. Bichette comes around to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Springer on the run. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Francis back to work. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho sizing this one up. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And it's 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. And strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one misses. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Right side. Collected by Torres. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled his first time up. Strike on the inside corner. Lucas, 30 years old now, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, man.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Bo Brisky.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Meadows right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, in there safely. Here's the second baseman, Addison Barger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tommy Kahnle up and throwing.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a 1-1. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lucas on third with 2 out. And now it's even up.
2 strikes. Helpful.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. 5 innings complete. Blue Jays 2. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Key in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way inside, gets out of the way. That's probably the last pitch he's going to throw. Here comes the umpire, and he's out of here.
Yeah, Boog, I think we saw it the same way he did, and you've got to send a guy packing after that. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Yariel Rodriguez takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Stays alive. Out to short, Bichette. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1's the count. One ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Upstairs. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tommy Canley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 3-0.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He has struck out and he has walked. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
This to third. Makes a sliding stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Dalton Varsho will hit next. That one inside. Look out. Man at first, one away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carpenter under it. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. First pitch just misses. That one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
We got
Bichette
2 balls,
off the
1 strike.
first with 2 away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Meadows on the move to the gap. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now back here at Rogers Center, top of inning number 7 at the plate. Riley Green, right down to shoot, strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that skips into dirt.
2-2 the count.
Popped up. Bichette makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Gleyber Torres, 0 for 2 in this one. And that one clips the corner. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. There's the strike.
0-1.
Just misses with that one. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement, 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss there.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the number 2 hitter, Addison Barger. 0 for 3 in this one. Pinch hitter coming on, Davis Schneider. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Clement off of first with 2 away. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next up for the Tigers, Jace Young, 1 for 2. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. New pitcher now for the Jays, Mason Fukudome. He last pitched 2 days ago.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and watch your cards out. Don't push it up and use the money. Iron cheeks is running.
In there for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on.
That's out.
And right back to the mound. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tommy Kahnle gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's the second baseman, Davis Schneider.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Up and in, ball 1. Kahnle, in his 11th season, he features a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That clips the corner. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
Two
there's a
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's out to center field. Meadows moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and chases a low one there. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Foley getting loose out there. Herder also getting ready. One down, base is empty. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 out.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Foul ball. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tommy Canley gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about it. So, a man aboard. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. First and second, 2 outs. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percent.
He hits the next batter, and there's no way he'll be allowed to throw another pitch. Now the umpire makes it official and tosses him out.
Well, the first one had us raising our eyebrows. It looked a little questionable, but now
from the bullpen, Will Vest.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fought off foul. In the air, right field. Carpenter makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So the Blue Jays strand 3, but they lead it 3-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And that one sliced foul.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Goes down looking. He's 2 outs away. Keith now at the plate. Oh, and he hit him.
That got him. First base.
Felt definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. That one down the line and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And here is Riley Green. Just off the inside edge. Base hit. And out to aboard.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fastball is outside.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The Tigers down to their final strike. The other way, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.